Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Welcome to my new home and the van build. It's been about a week since I made the last video, so I have a few things to catch you up on. First of all, if you're new here, we have a lot of new subscribers from my How Much I Made on YouTube video. My name is Brenna and I have spent the last just over 4 years living in my self-converted Toyota Hiace camper van. Not this one, the other one was written off back in end of November, early December, and I'm now in the process of building out a new one. So this is just taking you through how I do it. There are a lot of people out there that are interested in doing it themselves. I'm a 60-year-old woman. If I can do it, you can do it. It's not difficult. All right, let's catch you up. First of all, I have survived the 6-day heat wave. I won't lie, it was pretty brutal. It went on and on and on. The nights didn't cool down. And then at the end of it, we had a really, really humid day. And now it's a nice day. I have closed the van up to hopefully keep down the traffic noise. It's going to get a bit warm in here, so I'm probably going to get flushed, but I really want to make this video for you. So here we go. All right, so I did manage on one evening last week to remove one of the ladder racks from the roof. And then yesterday I managed to remove the other ladder rack and the tube. And I wanted to talk to you about the ladder racks and the tubes. I did receive a lot of comments on the last video about that, about people thinking that I should keep them, that you could maybe use the ladder racks to put solar panels on, that the tube would be really good like for water storage and for shower. So I'm going to share with you why I don't want them. First of all, I have been living in a van for 4 years full time. So I have a really good idea about what I need and what my needs are, how I want to live. So everyone is different, but that's not for me. I don't see myself putting solar panels on the roof. I prefer to have the portable fold-out ones. And also, I won't be storing water up there or having a shower. I have a shower ensuite tent that I use. I carry 30 liters of water in the van and I can use that to shower with, and I don't want any more. One of my biggest reasons is, first of all, 2 reasons. I like to live simple, and I only really want what I absolutely need. And secondly, weight. So weight plays a big factor when you're building out your van. The heavier the van is, the worse your fuel consumption's going to be. And when you're driving around like Australia, it can cost you a lot of money in fuel. So I want to keep the weight to necessities only. And what is necessity for me? I would rather have art supplies than racks on the roof, than like the ladder racks on the roof. So I'm keeping the roof racks. I'm not losing those, but just got the ladder racks that were from a tradie using to store ladders. So that's my reasoning for that. But again, everybody's different. You need to work out what you want. I've been doing this for 4 years, so I've got a really, really good idea of how I want to live and what I need. Okay, the second thing I managed to do during the week was actually take the measurements in the van. And it's not good news. It's not good. I had no idea. I did not realize this. This van is 15 centimeters shorter than my other van in the back here. So the overall van length is the same, but that extra 15 centimeters is in the cab and in the front. The cab is definitely roomier in this. The seats move a lot more, and I've lost 15 centimeters in the back. I have the actual measurements here for you. So I have the width across the van is 1500 centimeters, so 1.5 meters width-wise. And then the length is 2.65 meters, whereas the other one was 2.8 meters. And I know that for sure because my bed frame was on 2.4 meter wood, and then I had my 40 centimeter clothing cupboard here. That was 2.8, and this one is 2.65. So I have to make some changes. Where I thought I was just going to drop the other build right in here, it's not going to work. So I have been drawing up a plan, trying to work things out, trying to actually do the measurements and everything, and I have some ideas. the ideas I won't know until I actually get everything in here. So yeah, so just let people were asking what the measurements were, and there you go. It is 15 centimeters smaller than the other one. Back to the ladder racks. They are listed on Facebook Marketplace, and I do have some good news. My brother-in-law is going to take the big pipe, and when I took it down, I realized it had stuff in it. It's got all these conduits and stuff in it, but he's gonna take everything, so at least it's going to go somewhere and get used. The other thing I did yesterday was rip out the ceiling. I rip out the ceiling because I am going to put insulation. I am going to put wood up here so that I can screw things in. And that was quite a job ripping it out. They're just put in with plugs, but they were pretty hard to get out. And just on a note as well, it was in 2 panels. I have kept them to use as a template for my new ceiling. I did the same thing with the floor. Now, some people made a comment. I've still got the flooring, the old flooring, and I can use that as a template to put the new floor down. Same thing with the door panels. I haven't taken the door panels off yet because they're not, first of all, urgent. I can leave them till last, and I will use that as a template to put the new fresh panel in, and those will get painted and everything. So I am saving the things that come off to use as templates. I'm getting sweaty. All right, what did I get up to today? You can see here, I've done the sound deadening. Oh, yesterday I also filled in the holes. So I filled in all the holes. There was some on the floor, and I'm actually rethinking that. I'll get to that in a second. So I did the sound deadening today. I did sound deadening on my last van. I really liked it. It was very quiet inside. And I don't think I did the bottom panels last time, whereas this time I have. And I didn't do the ceiling last time. And I thought, oh, I don't need to do too much this time. But after I did it, that was all I had left from one box. I kind of remembered, I'm like, when it rains, it is so loud on the van, so loud. So I guess if you had solar panels mounted, you wouldn't get that. So I've gone back today and bought another box of the sound deadener, and I will do that hopefully tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is supposed to be a warmer day, but hopefully the morning will start off cool. We have got another couple of hot days coming. So I am going to line as much of the ceiling as I can with the sound deadener because of the rain. It's just really loud in here when it rains. And I also still have to do the wheel arches. If I've got enough left over, I'll do the wheel arches. I can't remember if I did them or not last time. I feel like I did, but I'm going to do those as well. All right, let's talk about how my plans have changed. So first of all, I'm going to cut down my bed frame. So with the current one I have, it's 2.4 meters long, but my bed's only 1880. And on the last one, I just kept the extra platform. I put a cupboard on top of it, and it took up from the wheel arch to the front. I won't be able to do that now, so I'm going to cut down the bed frame and then get a smaller cabinet to go in the front. With the walls, I've been thinking these walls are definitely straighter. The other one had more of a curve to it, so I lost a bit. If anything went too high up, I lost a lot in the gap. I'll try and get a picture to show you that. So what I'm going to do with this one is, I think last time, okay, I got to get my train of thought here. The reason for filling in the holes was because last time I had left this bare, and I stuck magnets and things on it, and I use it to hold things. But this time I'm changing my mind. I think I'm going to put the plywood all the way up to the ceiling. I'm going to get them to meet. The ceiling is wider than one piece of plywood that I had, and I'm hoping I actually can still use the ceiling plywood that I took out. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to have the same with the walls. The walls are going to be a little bit short, and the ceiling's going to be a little bit short. So I'm going to have them coming up like this, and then maybe put like a cornice kind of thing around to hold them in and to join them. So that's a thought that I have had for that. I'm going to change my mind, so I'm not going to worry too much about this. I'll probably sand it back a bit more, the holes, but then I'm going to take the plywood right up, whereas before I didn't. That will cut down on the condensation on the metal, and it will probably give me more room to screw things in. I might be screwing some more in up high because I'm losing length. I'm going to have to go up. Last time I didn't go up. This time I'm going to have to go up. Anyway, that's where I'm at now. That is where I'm at. I am filming this on Monday. I'm going to try and upload it for you on Monday. But yeah, that's everything that's happened. I'm really pleased with how we're going. I still am going to spray paint all the exposed metal, just roughly to hope it's got paint and rust inhibitor in it. Just hopefully stop any rust forming. And yeah, that's it. I think spray paint is next. Finish the sound deadener, and then insulation. I will be putting the insulation in. And another thing I want to say is that I'm like house sitting for my friend Faye. It's a tiny 1-bedroom granny flat. I have nowhere to store materials. So I am buying things as I'm using them. Basically, that's how I'm going to do it. So I'll hopefully buy the insulation tomorrow and then put it in like the next day or whatever, so I can just store it in the van overnight. And then the same with the wood. I will get the wood as I'm putting it up. I just can't really, I've got nowhere to keep things. I really don't, especially where it won't be in the weather or something. So it's a bit of a case where buy it, do it, buy it, do it, buy it, do it. So yeah, that's how we're going. All right, thank you everybody for watching. If you're enjoying this, give it a thumbs up. If you have any more questions or comments about the build, any ideas you might have for me, please put them below. I am reading all the comments. I do not have time at the moment to respond to all the comments. I'm trying to at least give you a heart, but I just really don't have time to respond to all the comments. I'm still working as well, don't forget. So yeah, that would be great. That's everything. Welcome everyone that's new. You all really loved that YouTube video. It's got almost 400,000 views now. I just, yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. I'm really happy that people enjoyed it, and I feel like it's helped people. Yeah, I tried to make it simple, easy to understand. This is how much, you know, I make. So, all right, I'm rambling on now. Thank you everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.